Hello friends, it's Audrey from Odds and Ends, and it is the final wrap-up of my hashtag Odds in July. This is hosted by myself and Emily over Emily's Paper Caper, and we are filming on Thursdays. Before I want to show you the full complete journal, I want to show you what I inherited from my dad. It is a Wizard of Oz snow globe with the Wicked Witch and a flying monkey, and it lights up. It's got 3 different light bulb colors. It's red. I think I just turned it off, or the batteries are dying. Batteries might be dying. Anyway, it's got oh, there we go. Red, green, and it does have some shimmer in it. It's very old. It's got the monkeys on the base. It's got chains around the bottom. I love it. San Francisco Music Box Company. Wicked Witch Red Swirl Water Globe. Anyway, I love it. My dad and I used to watch Wizard of Oz together every year when it was on regular TV. And it's one thing I remember growing up. And that is why I have a fondness of Wizard of Oz. And when my stepmom was like, okay, do you want anything of your dad's? I'm like, yes, that's mine. Didn't even give my sister. But my sister's into Mickey Mouse, and my dad liked Steamboat Willie, which I like, but I'm not in love with. So she got that. I'm quite happy. Give me the Wicked Witch any day of the week. Okay, I do have a dangle on the side of my journal. It is a little friendship bracelet. It says Glinda, an I can never remember how to pronounce her name, and the W from Wicked, and there's a little butterfly paper clip. And the 2 buttons I just clipped onto the bracelet. I added a few things to the cover. I added this coaster. I'm never going to use it for a coaster. It's never going to absorb anything. It's kind of silly. I added this, and this came from Jen over at, oh my goodness, I'm going to butcher her name because I didn't plan this ahead of time. Oh, hang on a second. It is at Sassy Southern NC Girl, aka Jen. She, on her Ko-Fi page, released some free Wizard of Oz Twinsies, and a couple, a little big. That one's a little bit bigger than a Twinsie, but the rest of them are all 2x2s. And I was all done with this journal, and then I saw it, and I'm like, oh, I need some more traditional Wizard of Oz images in my book. So last night I printed them out. This morning I fussy cut them and inked them, and when I got off work I found homes for them and I glued them in. This is from the Wicked University. It is a bookmark. It just, you slide it over your book, but it makes a great closure for my journal. So yep, add some stickers. Let me move my drink so I don't knock it over because this is big. I don't think I added anything to these pages. You've seen this already. I added a few more images, not a whole lot. This is where you'll start seeing the differences. This is colored in with colored pencil. I added that and that, a little bit of gel pen in blue just to bring out the blue. But I really like how the colored pencil enhanced that drawing that was in the coloring book. This is also colored pencils, a different brand of colored pencil. I just, every page I've tried to pick out another container of my markers, pencils, crayons, etc. Colored that. I added, I'll get you my pretty, and your little dog too. And I think you've seen this. It's just a little Wizard of Oz, little sentiment in there. I added a couple quotes here I'm going to see how beautiful tomorrow can be. If I ever go looking for my heart's desire again, I won't look further than my own backyard. Yes, it should go in the back of the book, but there's no place in the back of the book to go because that is not the way that Wicked ended. So I don't have any traditional pages back then. This is glitter markers. And there's a lot of shine. I don't know if you can see it, but the gold and the blue, so much shine. These are twist up glitter crayons. Regular markers, just traditional, just colored that in. I added, Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Glitter markers, okay, regular acrylic markers, and a gold glitter pen because I wanted shine. And I don't think, okay, I've already shown you that. I'm just checking to see if there's anything new on any of these because I did add stuff. I made the little tag to go in here. Fits perfect. And then there's that. I really wish I would have found more munchkins, but I didn't. There's Scarecrow and Tin Man and Cowardly Lion. And they'll go like that to store them. Okay, I added that Twinchie, and I think that was it on here. I did just color these with regular, everyday cheap markers. Nothing special on that one. I didn't add a whole lot of color to this one. These are watercolor markers. I kind of like, because it is a Tin Man, I kind of liked it. Just the gray, just add a little pop of color. The bird, the vines, the funnel, little pink around her bonnet, silver heart, a red glitter heart. On here, I just added Cowardly Lion on there. These are that. Markers like those. I hadn't used those on here at all. These are colored highlighters, and I just did it abstract. It was fun and different. We're off to see the wizard. The best way to travel is with good friends. And then I added this, and this, and let's see if I added anything in here. I don't know if I did or not. I think I showed you that last week. Added a little bit of metallic pen on the wands. Added Glinda, and no matter how hopeless things seem, a little kindness will work miracles. And just in case you don't remember, there's my bookmark with stickers. I have a tag. I have just stickers and cutouts and things like that. Whoops. And keep the butterfly there to keep it all together. These are paint markers. I line things. It's just a touch of color. I like the gray Scary, but I'm like, Scary isn't enough. And then a sentiment on the back of her, 2 little cards on the back of there. These are probably the cheapest markers I have, but I had fun coloring them. They colored quickly. Then I added, this was a postcard I cut down to fit in that little corner pocket. Added those sentiments to it. These were the pockets from the advent calendar, and when I pulled them off, some of them had the backs, the glue was a little too gluey. And so they're very lumpy on the back side, so it kind of makes it hard to return things to the pocket. Why am I not getting in here? It was fine just a minute ago. I'll fix it in a minute. Okay. We have a hidden paper clip there. There's that. Is it gonna go? Yep. Okay. Some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they? And then we have the traditional art piece, Wicked Witch hat there. Only bad witches are ugly. Wicked Witch. Little card to go in the pocket. This was a back of a sticker sheet, and I loved it so much that I used all the stickers and then peeled off the backing so I could use it there and glued it on. Okay, this is a blown up image of that. Well, shrunken image, I guess. Here's a monkey on the back of there. We have this card on the back of that Uno card. It says, set the monkeys free. Okay, metallic pens on here. I'll get you my pretty and your little dog too, because it fit on this page too. I have more than one. There's that and that. Here's an Uno card, decorated. I'll tuck those back in a minute. Look what you've done. I'm melting. I love this. Mysterium of Ozian Enlightenment, Division of Prop and Ganda. Isn't that great? Our Wizard Lies. We got some stickers here. Approved by the wizard. The wizard sees everything. The city made of emeralds. So this is a combination of 3 different Wizard of Oz stories. This is all done in 3 different shades of green, because if you look here, this whole picture was all green. I wanted to represent that without copying it. And then we've just got her in there. Emerald City, we're off to see the wizard. Wonderful Wizard of Oz, just 2 bookmarks. A patch. And then add the wizard. And just green on that, or just some green markers. Most of these pages are going to be green. Add the wizard, and then this image of this wizard. I decided to go with the teal colored wizard on this one. I had a little things. I thought I had no heart until you gave me one. A heart is not judged by how much you love, but how much you are loved by others. And then got that. Tin Man. Just a collage of images. I guess this is a map of Wicked. And then I colored these with glitter crayons. Courage doesn't mean you get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. With a stunning impact and fearless courage, I am who I am, a firework of a different color. And then we've got Scarecrow. These are just some Day Glow markers I had. And there's their image of that colored. This card and this sentiment. I just colored him. By this time I was kind of tired of coloring green. This is how they want this colored, and I didn't realize it was in pinks. I wanted her to be pink because she's Glinda. I didn't realize the whole thing was going to be red until I noticed it. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. And then I put, there's no place like home. You've always had the power, my dear. You just have to learn it for yourself. Oh, I forgot one. Got to fill in that little pocket. Let's see if I can find. Okay, we're gonna put, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. Does it fit? Okay, if I trim it down just a smidge, I can get that to fit. We're good there. And then I showed you I stamped and colored that balloon, and he's my favorite wizard so far. Then I had the tags and the card that go in there. And then added these from the paper pad. And then we have some stickers and some cutouts from postcards. And I have dry glue on here. Okay, so this is my Wizard of Oz journal. It brings me great joy. As my husband's like, well, what are you gonna do with it now? I'm just gonna admire it. Guys, don't get it. I'm just gonna have to deal with that. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been fun. I hope you're inspired to make a journal of your own, whatever kind you want. Actually, I want this the other way because I like the sewn part over here so I don't have to see it. And because the papers stick out, this is pretty much the only place I can put this band. But it keeps it closed very well, and it doesn't bend my papers. And I will go put it on a bookshelf, and I will look at it and remember. So thank you, everyone. It's been fun, and I will see you soon. Be on the lookout for a scavenger hunt. There is prizes to be won. There's like 7 of us, and if you look on my community page, I did post a link to Kelsey's announcement, and you can win prizes. I am going to gift a homemade yarn doll and some craft supplies, and then the second place will be craft supplies and maybe something, I'll be something homemade too with some supplies. So yeah, be on the lookout of that. And I think I picked 8 or 9 items. They're just obscure, funny things. And all you have to do is pick one thing off of 3 things, one piece from any of the 8 items. And mine are very obscure. They're not hard. They're just not traditional because I'm not traditional. Y'all know that. And then dollhouse. Yep. I don't know if you noticed, my desk is cleaned off. I pulled the second leaf out. There is room now to get started on this. So I will see you soon with my dollhouse. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.